Right.
Oh, okay, you guys.
I'm driving the struggle bus.
Yeah,
Oh shit, literally next to each other. That's cool. Hi, I see you now.
Good.
Max, let me know when you're getting to the roll 20.
all right.
I see a wagging tail.
Mm.
Sorry, I had to reinstall the drivers to my camera and everything because I never use it.
It's all good,
Now we
man.
gotta put it to good use. Now we're just waiting on one person to arrive, and in the meantime, we can set up your character.
My roll 20 is broken at the moment. You'll have to give me a second. I don't know if I held push to talk that time.
No
All
worries.
good. What now?
Ah, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on.
Ooh, I know what village
Now.
that is.
How and why you may know?
Because you showed it once before.
No, I didn't. You haven't even been close to that.
Brutus is from there. He's been around the block a few times.
Yeah, I actually built that.
Can you give me my clan
yeah.
name again? I mean, Brutus was something like the Skycallers or something. Mine was
Yours is Wormdoom Crag.
Worm.
Worm, like not the worm,
Yeah, Worm. Yeah,
like the
W
yeah,
Y R
the
M.
dragon. Yeah.
And then
Yeah, Loim.
Worm Dung Crag.
Doom.
Doom. Okay.
DOOM.
Yeah.
And then Crag as the cat, not
Yeah.
Crag the drug.
Yeah. Worm Dung Crack. I got it.
Oh, Max, can you go into your journal and then there's a folder called summons? Do you see your familiar in there?
Yeah.
Nice. You should be able to now drag it out and move it as you wish.
Perfect. Can I get rid of it?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you have it selected and press
I did
what is that key
it.
called in English? SUPR, the one that is by the arrows.
Yeah, I just hit backspace and it deletes it.
Okay, that also works. Okay, let me assign this character to you, Dylan. Where are you? Here you are.
Cool. So yeah, I'm all ready now. One of my extensions was blocking roll 20 from working, and I had to find out which one it was individually.
Wow. Okay, now the character should be owned by you, and you should be able to edit it, upload a token. If you don't have one, you can send me an image of the one you want.
I don't have one at the moment.
But yeah, the main stuff should be good now. Well, it's been more than 5 minutes and Rain hasn't arrived, so I will call it a start. You ready to go, Johan?
Yeah, I am indeed.
Oh, also to answer your guys' question from earlier, I have Bluetooth headphones, so I could hear you guys asking me stuff. I couldn't answer it. Yeah, the unassigned character is mine.
Okay.
Yep. So forget to apply the infusions, dude.
A random little thing that I
Yeah.
was doing in between sessions is I was just doodling the little like morning star into one of my journals when I realized that the symbols on the sides of it were draconic, and it says stuff like star everlasting and summer star and all those kind of cool things.
Yeah, because it's called Summer Star and it's not
Really?
called Morning Star. It was the DM's fault.
Oh, it's not called the morning.
I think,
No,
think
it
both
was
through
my
the real
fault.
one in the sheet
I-
now.
I learned its true name.
That was cool, man. How'd you figure that one out? It's from the symbols?
Yeah, I just looked. I wanted to doodle it, so I pulled up the handout and I recognized the symbols as draconic.
Wow.
He started like that.
Crazy.
Hi, you're right on time. We were just gonna start. Well, starting as usual with a quick recap of last session. Everyone met up at the Black Cabin, and Max updated the party with what he was doing at Brinshander when he stayed back. And Rain also updated Max with what happened with the mythalar-looking object that almost killed him. After some times of trying to figure out what the object was and if it was safe to handle and how to work with it properly, there was some clever thinking by the whole party, linking a letter that said you to use 2 instead of 3. I mean 3 instead of 2, and there was also a mysterious force writing things on the ashes that also said the number 3. And after linking this to the object that you guys found, decided to make 3 gyroscopes instead of 2 to fix its flaw. And this took place outside of the cabin in case it exploded again. It didn't damage anything or kill anyone. And after some hours of tinkering, Max created this new ring and inserted it into the Summer Star. And after successfully activating it, the Morning Lord himself, Lathander, showed up as a visage and told you guys that he was thankful that you guys embarked into this adventure, and he blessed the party with the bless of the Morning Lord, giving you temp HP every dawn. But when this happened, the Frost Maiden herself also took notice of this happening and sent some foes your way that were swiftly taken care of. But after these enemies were taken down, it was a sad side because the people, the foes that you slain were the same people that you tried to save from being sacrificed. And here's where the party is standing right now, trying to decide where to go next.
No, it's really just tough to see this people we try to save being used by the Frost Maiden as cannon fodders. Did any of you know him
I
any
would
better?
agree. Yesterday was the first time I met that man. 2 days ago. Whenever it was, we talked to him.
Max, you that's been around this region for quite some time. Have you ever heard of this before?
Heard of what? Sorry?
The cold light walkers, the frost mating, making dead people come alive to fight for our cause.
I've heard of various different kinds of necromantic magic, but I can't say I've ever heard of these specialty. I'm not sure.
Where did the methods come from? Did they just materialize out of the snow?
Well, methods can typically be summoned by either some casters or just nature itself. If you have any substantial amount of swamps, you're likely to find mud methods and such.
Yes, but it seemed like those other creatures, right? It seemed like they summoned them, right, DM? Or am I imagining things?
They came along with the Frost Maiden.
Oh, okay.
Or more rather, they were always there, but they weren't like visible to the naked eye. They were camouflaged as icicles, and when the cold light walkers came, they moved, and that's when you took notice.
Some real nasty creatures. It's probably not the last of them we're going to run into. Now that the frost mating got her eyes on us.
That's what I was suggesting before. It seemed like maybe they were the eyes that she was using to spy on us. Again, how could she know that we were here? I mean, she may have seen the magic that drew Lathander, but how did she arrive so quickly? Either she can move at incredible speed, or she just happened to be close by, which is troubling. Kind of
I think
gives me the feeling that we shouldn't be searching in the wilderness anymore, lest we run into more methods. I don't know how many there are, or perhaps there's a whole horde of methods and these walkers waiting us.
Yeah, but maybe it means that we were digging around somewhere that she doesn't want us to, which means that we're getting closer to what we set out to do. Clearly, we've gotten her attention now, so we're on the right path at least. That's
Let's
at least.
let's assume that doing some considering of all that has transpired prior to this and knowing what we now know, how many exiles would have trekked into the wilderness and trying to surmise the size of some army she may have, if she does have one.
Time Lord?
Well, yes. How long has it been since? How many moons and how many towns have been sacrificing individuals? How many of those have been sent into exile? You've been here. I don't know. By the way, is my mic coming across clearly? Because
It's quite shit, but
No, this sounds a lot different than usual, to be honest.
yeah, because I'm on mobile, but
it's fine. It's
So it's
fine.
gonna switch
We
on
can hear
here.
you. It's fine for now. It's just something.
okay. Yeah, so I'll switch in a sec. But my point was, I'm trying to ask. Basically, it's more for the DM or you guys to know, like, check your history. But how many people would have been sacrificed like that?
I mean,
Since the
the
beginning.
time wizard would know. What was my hint that he might be able to calculate it. I sure
Yeah,
as hell
the-
only got 10 fingers.
Everlasting Rhyme has lasted over 2 years now, but it's been just around a year when towns agreed upon making sacrifices. And a new moon occurs once every 21 days. So you take a year, divide it into 21, that's the amount of sacrifices that's been taking place.
Multiplied by the amount of
Had
towns
taken-
that have the sacrifices in them, which is only major town.
Uh,
East Haven,
towns.
Brinchander. Sorry, I don't
4
remember the-
towns. No,
Four- okay,
3
four
towns.
towns,
Yeah,
okay.
3 towns.
Okay, thank you.
No, 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah. So after clearing out the cabin and fixing the summer star that is now on your possession, and you can use. Oh, by the way, Max, last time we didn't roll for the recharge time, which was 1d4. I rolled it, and it rolled a 4, so it's gonna be ready in 4 days.
You bastard.
Where are you guys going next?
Well, I for one has a calling. I know that's a few more days before we can head out for Angic Spell and help or escort Torga to the Luskin traders. I for one has gotten a calling from my patron to head down the mine in Tourmaline. And if you're up for doing that, I would love to see what my patrons got there. One of the dreams I had while we were fighting the Frost Dwarfs by Care Dinival or Care Koenig, I cannot remember. I got in the middle of the night, my scarf disappeared, and it disappeared from my belongings as well. And it was sailing down into the mine in Tourmaline. I for one would love, or at least like, to go down there to see what the Queen of Wind wants with me down there.
So we need to get you a scarf.
I think it was metaphorically speaking, my scarf disappearing and bearing down in a mine shaft, but yes, it's for a scarf in the wind.
You guys
Mm.
had parked your sled with dogs. I would say a few, not a few, a handful of feet away from the cabin, just to keep them safe. So, if the plan is going back to Tourmaline with the sled, it would take you
Come on.
just 1 hour to make your way there. It is right now around 1 to 2 p.m. So you would get there at 3 p.m. roughly. Is that what you're doing though?
No one else has voted if they're with me or not, except for Brutus. But
I'm with you.
Well, no, so long as we can get back to the quest we had signed up for. That was the plan, right? That's what we said.
Yeah,
We're gonna
absolutely.
do this and then. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think we said we did that last time.
we have another 5 days before we can, before we're about to head to escort Torga to the Angic Spell.
Yeah. How about me? I might need to heal first, though. I'm on 5
Sounds
HP.
perfect.
During the travel, you can take a short rest since you're mounted on a sled and not doing many things. But arriving back to town, you see town is more active now. There's people carrying some baskets, some with fish, some with other not materials but implements that they need. And you can overhear conversations saying that they're lacking jobs. There's not enough point to be made. They need the mine running back and stuff like that. And you would remember that when you spent the night in here, first thing in the morning, someone approached to you telling you that the mine was closed due to monster activity. and they needed adventurers to clear out the mine. And also, if you're wandering through the streets, you see now there is day. You can now see that there are flares hanging in the walls, saying "Brave adventurers required. Speak with town speaker if you want to earn some shiny gems." Rain died.
He might be
You
just
don't want-
hopping onto his computer.
Just
They don't
taking-
want the shiny gems.
Just taking a short rest.
Well, I'm not necessarily interested in the gems, but I think if we're able to help the 10 towns in any capacity, it might be worth it to see what this issue is.
It would be.
Although the wizard might be interested in the gems, I know you need them for some of those spells.
They would be nice for some of my magic craft, yes.
I'm not sure how that works. All right.
Why don't we head to the town hall? The town speaker.
This time, you see the windows are cleared out, and without all the people laying down in the floor, now you can see that this is a pretty tidy office, and it looks brighter with of course, with the lamps turned on, and you see one person behind a counter, which let me check something out. Okay, you may proceed.
All right. Do we see any shops on the way into town? Or anything?
Any what?
Shops? Are people openly stealing here, or do they have sense here in this town?
Yeah, you would know that the only town that does that is Heaven.
But
Yeah.
shops or anything? Does Max know about any?
I
Are there some good shops here?
Roll me some history, Max.
Oh, me? Okay.
Come on, dude.
Hey, yeah, there's one just down the road.
Yeah.
You would have known that during his peak, or not during his peak, without the eternal winter, this was actually a commonly visited town because of the gem mine that is close by. And adventurers would come in here to go dig some treasure out, and it was kind of prosperous. But now, with the tourism cooled down, business have closed, and the town has fell into a darker times, like probably darker than it has seen before. And you know that the Blue Clam was a popular inn, and no, it's the other way around. The Blue Clam is a tavern, and the east side is the inn of the town.
Okay.
All right.
I'm running dangerously low on supplies here. I'm gonna throw another 3 rations at the dogs.
It's oh yeah, they have, don't they? Fuck.
Okay.
I think we all could use a bite after this.
Yeah.
I swear to God, to the gods, it better not be knucklehead trout. I'm growing sick and tired of that.
Are you going into this?
I mean, the rations probably are knucklehead trout as well. It's probably like
Right.
fish jerky or something.
Probably just been
Fish
eating
sticks.
fish nonstop. Yeah.
Are you going to the east side
That sounds dangerous, man.
or to the Blue Clan?
I think probably just go to the town hall, right? I mean, that note has
Oh, I
been
thought
written
you
earlier.
were saying like you wanted to stock up on resources.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Well,
do as well.
Whichever way is closer.
Door-
I mean, we come in through the town through the what, north?
Yeah, around here.
Around where?
This place. By the way, Dylan, can you see properly the map and the pings and stuff?
I can't see your pings unless I am missing.
Oh, I'm
something.
pinging in a hidden layer. My bad. Here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we might as well just go to the east side
Yeah.
then.
I am editing my or filling out the character sheet right quick.
You don't
I'm
need
just
to.
transferring it over.
You can roll from D&D Beyond with the add-on on in browser. You're not holding the push
You just
top.
went silent.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just putting the info into the character. I already have everything
Oh,
done.
okay.
I'm just inputting it.
Yeah, I feel.
And
I feel
I'm
the
just
same thing.
not familiar with super familiar, so it's a little bit of figuring out.
Okay. Yeah, you can
But
roll
yeah, I
from
can
the
see
sheet.
everything.
You can roll from the D&D Beyond sheet if you download the add-on, like the I don't know what it's called, but it's worked for me at least. We don't need anything imported. It just syncs your name in Roll20 with
Yeah, the
your
name
D&D
has
Beyond.
to be exactly the same. And if that requirement is met, the roles you made from D&D Beyond are transferred into Roll20. If that's easier for you.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I already have all that done. I'm just like writing down my abilities. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Going into the east side, at first it's hard to find the entrance because you find some buildings that don't have doors, they only have windows. But you finally find a place that actually has a door and with the name of the east side on top of it. And getting inside, it is a small cottage and it looks dimly lit and kind of cozier. But you see a woman is in there and greets you, saying, "Oh, welcome. We don't have many visitors these days. It's good to see some new faces."
Good to see you as well. It's nice to hear a positive attitude around these parts.
It's hard to keep it, but it doesn't hurt.
I respect that. So what do you have to eat around here? Me and my compatriots were a bit hungry.
You can go for the classic knuckleheads too, but we also have some hunters that venture into the woods and get some reindeer. It is pet though.
Reindeer?
Reindeer.
I like
Okay.
reindeer.
You called?
Reindeer is fantastic.
I've actually eaten reindeer. Why am I acting like that's
Yeah.
not a real thing that people eat? Yeah, can I? So we have to go hunt it then? Is that what she said?
No, the hunters in town go get
Oh,
them.
okay, I see. Yes, I would like 5 of that, please. Some reindeer and no trout, please.
Reindeer without trout. Coming right up. Something to drink.
We'll take a water for my friend back there. I'll take a dwarven gutbuster if that's a thing you guys have. Martok, what would you like?
Gutbuster if possible.
I'm afraid
Max?
we do not have those in these times.
What about any mead?
Yeah, we have some meat.
Good, good. How much for a keg of that?
A keg?
Hmm.
How much is a keg?
A keg. I don't. Wait. How many? What do you mean, like ounces?
Yeah.
In gallons. How many
Pints.
gallons is a keg?
That's the size of the keg.
No idea. It's probably more like gallons, isn't it?
15.5 gallons. Oh, that's a half barrel keg. Okay.
15.
Nice.
We're
So
talking about a
30.
small keg, yeah? Or are you talking about a big ass keg?
Well, I was hoping to get us a full keg so we could enjoy ourselves.
Okay.
We've been traveling for a little while. We've been chased at by cats. We've had the dead
Speaking-
almost kill us. I would like to sit and enjoy a drink and eat a meal that isn't fish.
Since we don't have many customers coming in, I guess I could spare a keg. It would cost you 6 gold pieces.
Oh, here is 10. And we'll call it a
Oh.
wash because we might get a little bit rowdy. I'll
That
give her
should
8.
cover
Okay,
the
not
meals
10.
too.
10 is a little crazy. I'll give her 8. But
Okay. That should cover the meals too.
excellent. Thank you.
And she goes to the bag, and before even bringing the meals, she brings 5 mugs and rolls up a keg full of ale, ready for you to
Excellent.
open. And it looks fresh. It hasn't been opened, so it's new just for you.
Beautiful.
And then brings some plates with an aroma that you miss and something that fills you with joy. It is a slice of fillet, a very big fillet, each plate of something that looks like, what is it called?
Right?
A meat. How did I forget the word?
It can be a steak. It can be a.
Steak. Yeah, it looks like steak, but she told you that is reindeer. So
Mm.
you're eating a reindeer right now.
I think steak is just the way the meat's cut, right? You get to have
Yeah.
a reindeer steak.
Yeah.
It is a cut. It is a cut.
Yeah. This would be what, venison?
Yeah, I believe. Anyway, I will pour a glass for everyone. I'll pour one for Rain. I know he doesn't drink. He's drinking water the whole time, but I'm hoping maybe he'll toast with us as I'll toast to this group we found as somehow we're all still alive. Barely.
Ryan's a bit
Some of
shook
us
from
have
the
fought.
Frost
Yeah.
Maiden
By a miracle.
encounter.
Maybe a bit of blood in that drink will fix it.
We are alive. We have the attention of the Frost Maiden. And I think the world is our oyster at the moment. And I'm thankful to have met you guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Skål. Splanta. Salute.
Let's go.
Trying to say it's slancha.
Is that how it's said?
Yeah,
Ah,
slancha.
You can add yourself some
Slancha.
inspiration.
I have said that wrong for over a year now.
Do you hear me, Bo?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, after enjoying a good meal for once, different than Knucklehead Trot, and thought I heard someone say that they wanted to stock up on rations.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to, you can subtract 5 silver pieces for each ration you want to buy.
Yeah. Is there a minimum of how much I can hold, or is this up to capacity?
Yeah, it's carrying capacity.
So I'm gonna buy from the whole lot. How many do you think we need
Yeah.
total? I think I need 20.
She will sell you a maximum of 12.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'd say we might as well
Sure.
just buy her out,
12 each or
It's
12
not a video
total?
game. You know?
Have to check.
If it's 12, yeah, I say we buy all of them. And then we
Hmm.
could leave some of them for the dogs. So the Martok doesn't have to keep splitting his rations with the dogs. We could
Is there
just
like
have
another
them
thing we
buy-
can buy for the dogs that isn't
Oh,
rations?
true. Yeah.
Like just
Well, you
some
could
kind of
hunt to get meat for the dogs.
Okay.
Maybe we could let the dogs hunt.
yeah.
There's obviously reindeer out in the woods.
And
So
let them
3
die.
rations each. Good.
Yeah.
I have 5 still.
I have 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Or I have 4. I didn't subtract 1 from today. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll add 3.
As you buy a bunch from this abandoned inn, she says, "Fortune smiles to me today. May the morning Lord bless you."
Sure will.
Funny you mentioned that.
What do you heard of the Morning Lord, and why do you pray to him?
The morning Lord is the god of dawn, and I'm sure he'll take his righteous place upon this land someday. I haven't given up hope.
But if
Good,
you
and you shouldn't.
What was that?
good words.
Yeah, if what, Martok?
Yeah, Martok.
So why would you pray to the Morning Lord and then make sacrifices to the Frost Maiden? That doesn't make
It
any
is
sense.
not my decision to make. It has been agreed upon with the Council of Speakers. Every town has to make some sort of sacrifice, and the bigger towns decide to sacrifice its people. It's not something I agree with, but I'm thankful my town doesn't do that.
Have these, and I know your town doesn't do them, but have the sacrifices ever warranted any sort of positive outcome? And did the people just start, or did you just start sacrificing people, or did they try animals? I'm sorry for being ignorant, or if I seem out of the loop. I've been up in the mountains. We've been dealing with it, but it's obviously different up there.
Yeah, I can tell how outside of towns there's different rules, but if I'm being honest, these sacrifices only bring more hardship, but I'm just one. I cannot oppose to the will of 10 whole towns.
And what did you say your name was?
Martha.
My God.
Why did you say that name?
Well,
I would
Well, thank
say,
you for your hospitality, Martha, and your good attitude.
hope I see your faces again. I would say
likewise.
you guys spent about an hour in the inn, so it is now around 4 p.m. and I guess you're now heading into the town hall.
That sounds good.
And there you find
Yeah.
the door is open. So if you wish to get in, I already briefly described the place, but there is a man sitting behind a counter and is uh, doing some paperwork and notices you entering and greets you with a good afternoon. How may I help you?
Well, good afternoon, speaker. I'm Martok, and we saw the sign on your door here. We're an adventuring party
Oh,
that's out here helping the region.
yes. Are you interested?
That depends what it is. And what is your name?
I am Horus Masthew. Masthew. Well, I'm gonna write it down. Horus. Matthew, and I am the town speaker. My town used to be a prosperous place without the everlasting rhyme, but it is not uncommon that the mines filled with monsters. This has happened several times in the past. What is different about now is that there are no adventurers coming in and out of town, and I haven't been able to find someone to hire to take care of it. And so the business had to stop, and my people are already complaining.
Where may these monsters be?
Sorry?
Are the monsters in the mine? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, they either come from the outside and settle in, or they just seem to appear on the inside. There's usually just bears, rats, and sometimes monsters that my people hasn't seen before, weird creatures with tentacles. But
Excuse me?
yeah,
Hello?
like floating things with tentacles that devour people. But it's usually easy to find adventurers brave enough to adventure in and earn some easy money as he takes out a box and opens it, and there are very shiny, well-polished gems of different colors.
Well, that's a heck of a haul for
no.
such a task. What do
I
you
know
think,
it's
Bruce?
no easy task, but the reward is just as big as the tall task.
You said easy money. Have any of these adventurers you've sent off returned?
Yes, they all have.
Bullshit. Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Can I help with that?
The damn
He looks
meat
you in the eye and
grinder.
goes, "Yes, they are
Yeah,
all alive."
you can roll individually or one with advantage.
You can have advantage.
Okay, I'm sorry. I should have waited for him to say something.
Oh, 2 with 11s.
1 in 400 chance. Nice.
Good
Ah.
lord. I'm quite
Don't lie.
talented,
That's
Johan.
don't lie. That's the entrance to the Tomb of Annihilation.
Yo.
Yeah, you see his face is serious as a stone, and you cannot tell if there's a lie behind or if this is a complete true.
Can
Well,
we?
if they've all returned, why do you need us to go again?
Because the mine shows monsters periodically, and as they said, this has happened several times in the past. It would be easy to find adventurers to take care of the problem in other times, but because of the everlasting rhyme, there is no many people postuling for the job.
And if we do this, we get the entire box, correct?
That is correct. You can examine them if you want. They're
I'd like to
all
look.
okay. You see, there are well, there is quartz, amethyst, emerald, and sapphire. And upon inspection, you can tell that each worth 200 gold pieces.
Damn. And how many are there?
4.
Just picking up the quartz. Oh my god, I love diamonds.
No, we need to honey dick this man and act like we're uninterested. That's what I think. I wish that I could speak telepathically, but I can't. What do we think? I'm looking at my group.
Well, how much is the whole thing worth? Can we estimate? Like,
800 G.
800-ish, yeah.
Yeah,
mm,
800 gold.
Rain.
we're already kind of rich.
What do you know, Rain, about digging too deep? What lays there?
Well, I was gonna ask. Do we know? I was gonna see if I can remember anything. I don't think Rain would know though about anything like aberrations or anything like that.
Well, you don't know until you ask DM if you know
You
it or
can
not.
roll me a history check to see if you have some knowledge.
I
of
mean,
that.
from his from his background, I don't think he would. 18.
Good shit.
You know that deep beneath the earth there is a place that shouldn't belong to this plane that is called the Underdark, and it is actually possible to arrive there if you go further down enough.
Mm. Okay. He may have. I'm not sure you've heard of the Underdark. I've never been. I don't know anyone who's ever been, but there is a place you can get to if you delve too deep. The dwarves didn't seem to think so, though. I can't remember what their town was called, but they dug enough to find Charlatan, but not any abominations.
That would line up with what we've been seeing around this area, though. Didn't we have some issues with Duragar? Those are from the Underdark.
I'd not heard of that, but that makes sense now.
These
That is
creatures
their
that you
origin.
speak of. Would that have helped him with that at all? Would he know what these tentacled creatures would be? Or would that require another check?
For that one specific creature, well, yeah, you can give me another check if you want to see if you can
I'm sorry,
believe
Ray.
what he said.
Oh, fine. I'll just keep on. 18 again.
Wow, what is going on?
Nice, man.
You know that there's this creature that is able to float on itself and traps its victim on its tentacles while trying to devour it with its beak. You don't know what it's called though.
Could I help?
I'll tell them that.
Well,
I get too
should have
late.
told me
Yeah,
before,
too late. All right. It's because
I do believe that this is an entrance into where you said, Max, that the frost dwarfs come from Durgar. Maybe if we cut off this entrance into this land, we might cut off their access to get to here. Maybe the best course of action is just to see they're mining Charlatan from beneath and then try to collapse the mine in on itself.
Or maybe at least collapse any part that's connected to this Underdark, if that is indeed what the problem is.
So, shall we go speak to Martha and see if she has explosives?
At the inn,
Well, I mean, I have no way of doing that
we have a tinker.
unless we want to.
We can move Earth or something, can't we?
we have two tinkers now, actually. Oh wait, no, you're not here yet. What am I talking about?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Wow, that's metagaming. Excuse you.
I'll just leave the campaign now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd be pretty embarrassed too if I were you.
I'm gonna kick you out. The speaker is gonna like pick its head and with the box of gems held up and say, "So, have you made up your minds?"
Now, this box looks really nice, but where's the real box?
Friends we
This
made
is
along the
one
way.
time offering us payment if the job is fulfilled.
So, this half up front and then the other box upon completion.
This is the full payment.
Well, your mine would open up for more mining after this. You'd be getting this back in no time.
I hope so.
Well, you
How
don't have
about
to
you
hope,
share with
have
us?
to with our group.
How about you
I
share
see
with us
your
some
point.
explosives? I'm
I'm
sure you have
afraid
some
I
for
cannot
mining.
count with such materials in here.
How was this mine left? Was it abandoned when monsters started showing up, or did you get the chance to get all of your equipment out?
This last time that happened, my man said there were some little creatures making strange noises and scaring them off. But when they saw the tentacles floating in the dark, they ran away immediately and abandoned everything.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. We wouldn't want to accidentally come upon some explosives we weren't prepared for.
Ah, no, there's no such thing in there. My workers use mostly their pickaxes and hammer to dig their way out. It is a natural form to mind, so there shouldn't be any trouble to move around.
All right. Oh, so it's a natural formed mine, so we're so likely to see just like deposits of various different minerals around all of the walls that
There is, and since you're venturing in, you're free to take anything you find.
well, thank you very
And
much
it
for
will
the
not
information.
subtract from the total amount of payment you will get.
Brilliant. Well, I think this is a I think this job is acceptable. I think we can handle it.
And that is marvelous to hear.
What about the rest of the
Uh,
group? Any of the rest of you have anything to say about it?
I
Howard,
think we should
go ahead, Brutus.
forego the gems and get a majority stake in the mine. Have our money work for us.
51% ownership.
No, but yeah, this sounds like a good idea. I'm with you guys.
We each get 10 and a fifth percent share.
if you follow the road leaving east, leaving east of town, you should be able to soon find a cave. Venturing inside, uh, it is a little bit narrow at first, but it opens up into the mine itself. I wish you best of luck.
Thank you. Boris. Ooh, to the gem mine.
Do we,
To
do
the
we need
gem
anything
mine.
before we go in, apart from explosives? Like, do we have materials to make one, or maybe?
Are you good in HP rain?
I healed up. Yeah, I used all my dice and healed the full.
Yeah, they're looking to change that. That's why they're looking for explosives.
I know it's a little bit odd. Well, I guess not odd. Did we notice any Chardolin on him at all? I know it's after the fact now, but that we didn't ask. I'm just curious.
Yeah, you would have need to be there to inspect, but you already left.
I had a whole conversation with him based on
Yeah, but
that
you didn't
interaction.
make any. Well, based on the initial interaction, there is no body language or evil manner in this way that he
Well,
was
I just
speaking.
meant more so like, did we see a necklace on him that was the same Chardolin necklace that we've seen? I guess is what I more so was curious about.
No, this person didn't wear any adornments.
Okay.
We
So,
go.
are you guys heading off?
Yeah. Well, once the dogs are safe and we think we have everything we need, then sure.
Okay, are you leaving the dogs in town or taking them to the mine?
Personally, I'd like to. I don't feel at my full strength right now. My health is great, but if we want to call upon any of my abilities, I'm gonna need a bit of a rest.
Oh, it's 4 o'clock already. We can easily drop by the east side and rest for the night.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, if we want to keep going, I'll be all right. But I'm just putting it on the table.
Well, what exactly are you?
I have
Missing
one
one.
spell slot left.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like I don't really need the rest, but I'd be fine taking one.
Yeah, I don't need one, but that's one more day then.
We'll still
All
have
right, let's
another.
push onward.
We'll still have another 5 days.
After walking down the path for
True.
a few minutes, you see there are some fences on the side, so there's no way to get lost. There's even a sign that says Tourmaline Mine. And continuing forward, it is almost entering into the forest, but it's just right outside in the wilderness. And it is a natural opening of rocks on a ridge. And as the speaker said, it looks kind of narrow, but there are some wooden supports on the sides of it. So it would be easily identifiable as the mine.
Is there any dangers outside? Is there anything we can see just by walking up to it?
Roll me perception. You didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
It looks fine, guys.
Are you sure it's not those old eyes of yours playing tricks on you?
Maybe it is. I've been seeing a lot worse in the dark lately.
Oh yeah, you forgo that ability, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, I shouldn't give you. I can't see in the dark at all. So, well, who? How? What's our marching order?
What does that mean?
Like
Who's in
who?
front?
Yeah, who's in front? Who's like when we're exploring?
Um,
Okay,
I'm 30
okay.
foot behind main party.
All
Behind the main party.
right, wizard's going first.
I'm lost.
Okay. Yeah, but nothing looks out of the ordinary. There's no even animal sightings on your way there.
Too
So are
quiet.
you venturing in?
Yeah. So we're at like the mouth of the cave right now.
Yes.
I'll cast mage armor on myself and walk in.
I
Okay.
will, yeah, so that Brutus doesn't have to. I'm going to light a torch.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a torch. I know you don't see yet, but as you venture in, make your way through the cave, it is roughly 100 feet until you see a bigger opening on this place as you get into the mine. Getting
It's not a
into
mine; it's a tomb.
Who's
I'm
that
so
little small guy?
I'm just a little guy.
as a little
Yeah,
guy.
why is so small?
Oh, he's a gnome.
As you get
Come
in
on, man.
here, the narrow
Maybe
passage
it takes
opens
5 feet.
into a big room, and on your wall to the west, you see some rags holding on some tools such as picks, hammers, and shovels. Some of them look they are tossed around, but they like if as if they had left in a hurry. And you can hear to your east, east side of the map, a strange noise of something like as if something was snoring.
Over here
Yeah, around this side.
in this square.
And
No, anyways.
because Martok has a torch on him, and well, some of you have night visions. There's a pile of rock that looks unnaturally formed,
Oh, there's definitely
and that
terrible
sounds
signs.
looks like it's coming from there.
You sneak in, Rain?
I'm not exactly one to go skulking around in a mine, but if it's the only way, then yes. We're saying this in whispers, by the way.
They scurry around your legs.
No, I'm doing telepathically. I'm doing telepathically.
Oh, okay.
If you're
I guess I'll
stealthing,
slowly start to move this way.
It's to the east. East.
the
Well,
south.
I'm just
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Oh, if you're moving that way,
We'll go
and
this
if
way then.
you're doing stealthily, roll me some stealth.
Yeah, sure.
May I stealth as well?
Okay.
22.
Ooh, wow.
Wow, you're white as a feather.
25.
And upon
30.
arriving to that mound of rocks, you see this kind of moving up and down with a slow motion.
This.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go back quietly and explain exactly what I saw. A pile of breathing rocks.
Excuse me? Pile of breathing rocks.
I think our quarry is ahead. That's a pun, by the way. It's something, some creatures disguise itself, maybe similar to the methods. If we are to believe they were disguised as snow.
So that's
It's quite large.
Well, things. I don't know. Brutus want to know about that.
well, let's see. You would say that where did it lead when you went in there? It's a dead end, or
Well, no, it seemed like it was. Well, to the east is a dead end, and it looked like the pathway curved further south. But to be honest, I was just focused. Once I saw the rock, I tried to get out of there as quick as possible. It's just up ahead. We could, if it is a creature, we could probably take it by surprise. Or we could bypass it and keep exploring. But we'd be leaving it behind us.
oh, we did take it upon ourselves to clear out the mine, but depends on how dangerous you think the breathing rocks are. Were you able to discern if he was a threat or not?
It seemed like a threat. It doesn't seem like it belonged in a mine. It seemed like this is its habitat, but not that it belonged here. I think putting it to the sword might be the best, safest way to proceed here.
Well, what do you guys think? Let's go on after rain.
Can I make a check to see if I know about tremor sense?
Yep. Roll me survival.
My owl is bigger than me, by the way.
I don't know shit. I've been living in mountains. What do I know about caves?
Yeah, exactly.
I think it sounds like a great idea. We need to kill this thing. Lead the way, though. I can't see. I know we have the torch up, but I don't want to.
My owl doesn't have any vision.
Should it?
Yeah.
I mean, I should be able to see through it, right?
Yeah, but does owl have night vision?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an owl.
They hunt
Let
at
me
night.
fix.
You don't have owls in Colombia?
Yes,
Okay.
but they're very rare.
Okay.
Let's see. Dark vision of 120 feet.
Holy cow.
Ow.
He just like me for real.
Fly speed of
Nah, he's
60
way better
feet.
than me. Yeah. Does that mean you can also see 120 feet, or just 60 feet of him? Of his sight?
If I choose to see through my owl's vision, then I can see all that it does. But normally, me, I just see like my 60.
You can scout
So you
out the
could
whole
wear
damn
him like
cave.
contacts.
Yeah, I could just put my owl on my shoulder and swap vision over to them.
Dylan, can you see them up?
Push to talk. Push to talk.
Oh, now I can. Sorry, I'm not used to push to talk. My bad.
You feel there's a bunch of steps approaching, and you suddenly wake up and hear that people are trying to kill that thing underneath the rocks.
So they're trying to kill the thing underneath the rocks.
Yeah.
Can I try to sneak up and get like a peek?
You suddenly see one of these rocks fall, and you see an eye peeking out of a hole that has been made on this rock, and you can see that there are several people armed and ready to throw hands.
As Dylan's over here, like, gosh, I wonder what kind of creature's under these rocks.
I'm just trying to think. Because, like, I'm just peeking out and there's just a bunch of armed people waiting for me.
It's like, gosh, howdy, they sure sent a lot. This thing must be dangerous.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just trying to think at the moment. Did they wait, sorry, so did they break the hole into the wall or did I?
You did, because you're trying to peek out.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be like, housekeeping?
What kind of foul beast are you?
The kind that doesn't want to
What does it look
die.
like to us? What does it look like to us? Like we're approaching a pile of breathing rocks, and then it speaks. Like what? What is happening?
Isn't it like a hole in the wall?
Some of the rocks like fall away and we just see an eyeball.
Yeah. Are you bursting out of the rock pile?
Yeah, I think I'll just like kind of like slither out like all groggily because I'm under a bunch of fucking rocks.
And describe us how your character looks.
He's a 3'6" tall dwarf. That's he's like around 120 years old, bald, big long beard with metal beads in it, and some extremely well maintained but obviously beaten up scale mail with a war hammer and a big old jug at his side with a ton of corks sticking out of it.
Do we
What?
roll initiative?
Wait, what? No.
I'll hold my hand back like wait. Who are you? And what are you doing under here?
Hold up. My name's Thorin. I think I might have gotten a little bit of lost. I'm from the Iron Peak Mountains. Do you know what those are?
I look at the group.
Nobody of you know.
Oh yeah, no, it's really far away.
Never heard of it.
None of you know where that is.
What brought you to this mine? It's supposed to be abandoned. We're supposed to kill everything that's in here. This is a lie, by the way, but
Well, so I didn't even know I was tunneling into a mine. I had been digging my own because I had some drow chasing after me while I was mining for some ore, and so I had to flood the mine and block it off. And I've been digging for about, I think, 4 months. They're gonna hold up, and he like holds up the jug with all the corks, and it's an alchemy jug, and it produces beer, and he's been surviving off of that.
you've been here
And the
for 4 months
mayonnaise.
drinking beer.
Well, and I'm gonna like kind of like shine up, point back at like the chasm of a tunnel that is dug behind me. I wouldn't say here, I guess. I'm just finally glad to see some other people for once.
It's well, the verdict's still out on if it's good to see you yet or not. We've heard about some creatures
He's
that
gonna-
are roaming around in here. How have you been unaffected? And do you know what it is?
You have heard clicking sounds that appear to come from the walls.
I've been hearing some clicking sounds as I've been tunneling through, but I didn't pay much mind to it. I figured that'd be a problem for future Thorin.
May have become a problem for present Thorin. If you want to help us deal with the problem, maybe get out of this cave.
I think I might have to take you up on that offer. I don't know the local area much.
Oh, well, once we get you out of here, we'll have to go try some knucklehead trout. It's delicious. Die for it.
What? His like eyes like widen at the sound of like that sounds incredible.
All right.
And these people in
Well-
here have been eating just knucklehead trouts for over 2 years.
Are you familiar with this system? I gesture to the mine like this way.
No, I just arrived just like you.
Did you collapse the mine behind you? Or is there someone coming after you down that tunnel?
So drow were coming after me down the tunnel, but that was ages ago. I think they lost track of me. Or at least it wasn't worth chasing me.
Maybe we should prevent the future surprise. Is there any way for us to, or they're just going to tunnel through the rock pile if we try it?
Oh no, I set a shitload of traps behind me as I was going, so I'm not too worried about the drow.
Well, welcome to the Icewind Dale.
And as you
Wow.
Please don't tell me it's cold. I hate the cold.
As you hear that name, you know that Icewind Dale is the furthest north you can go in Faerun.
It is cold.
Yeah, he's just internally screaming.
So you laid traps behind you, but none in
Yeah, I would-
here.
Well, because I hadn't gone through here.
Hmm.
I just got
And-
here. You
yeah,
saw
you
me
guys
poking
came
through.
from here, and Thorin made his own tunnel coming from
Yeah.
this side, roughly.
No, I know, Range, just clarifying. But
Okay.
if you're good with making traps, are you good with collapsing mines? We could use some help.
Oh yeah, no, I'm an expert in that.
Hmm.
Keeping them from collapsing is the hard part.
Well, some good news after all.
You'll be pleased to know that your two heads will be better than one in that respect, because we had a plan to use our ingenious fellow here, and I'll gesture towards Max, for collapsing this mine, so you should probably best come with us and assist in that if you can.
We should talk.
I'll definitely stick close by you.
All right. And now that you guys had gotten used to the cave, you hear that there's the sound of flowing water coming from a room deeper into the mine.
Ah, I'm getting thirsty.
Me too.
I'm gonna have
Hand me
my
that jug.
I'm gonna have my owl stealth and start flying ahead.
Okay.
Do you
roll
want the
stealth.
salt water or beer?
Oh, definitely beer. Saltwater sounds like it'd do the opposite.
Total
Yeah,
of
I'll
6.
pop like the cork to the beer and toss it over to you.
Thank you.
You can open the owl's sheath on the roll 20 and
Oh, okay.
roll from there. Yeah, because the owl is
Oh, there it is. Okay. I thought I
is
could only
actually
interact with the token.
okay.
Hell yeah, that's cool. Well, I already rolled, so 6.
Well, owls are naturally quiet, but the cave makes echo on the movement as your owl is making, as your owl is not being the stealthiest as he can. But the sound of the flowing water keeps the sound kind of covered. And as you're seeing through your familiar's eyes, you see that this is a wider room. The roof is taller, and it looks. There's some benches, and there are some tools in there, like more precise tools for more delicate jobs, as this is a room that people would use to clean the gems that they dig out of the ground.
How far down are you, Max, now?
Probably like 60 feet.
Wow.
Oh, interesting. As like I imagine you're all just like huddled around me, just like listening as I like radio broadcast what I'm seeing. It's like there's some
As you
interesting
now-
looking like wooden structure. What the hell is that?
As you now see through your. Can you also hear?
Yeah, I believe I
Okay,
can choose either or both.
You now see that at the opposite end of this room, there is like kind of like a waterfall falling into a. You said the owl has 120 of night vision, yeah?
Yeah, 120 night vision.
This waterfall is falling into a pit that doesn't seem to have bottom. The water doesn't sound like it's collapsing into something. It just sounds like it's falling and falling and falling. And this waterfall is kind of loud. but you see that around this massive pit, there is some wooden structure built to make your way around and get to other sides of the mine.
Okay. I think our path over to where my owl is safe enough. I'm gonna progress up to it.
Okay.
How far can you see through his eyes?
Everybody. A mile. I can see until it gets a mile away.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody follow me.
Okay. Give me a sec. I'm gonna run after you. Brutus, come here. You don't want to get lost. Get the torch.
As you all made it into this room, you see the same working tools and some unfinished job, and some
No.
tools also thrown away because the people had to run.
No one wants to look around.
If
No,
you're
unless
looking
it's
around, you can
anything
give me some perception.
obvious like Charlatan or something.
We already have a pickaxe, right?
Perception or investigation. Either or.
You're staying here as well, Brutus. You want to do it?
What if it? No, I have a pickaxe.
Are there any like gem harvesting tools? Because I know those can be a little bit more specific.
Well, a specific for the job,
I guess that's fair.
none
Ooh.
other than pigs and stuff. Martog, you take a moment to examine the place, and you see laying on one of the tables, there is kind of like a sculpture, or is more like a handcraft made out of stone. It is depicting a howling owl, like not owl, howling wolf. And in the place of its eyes, it has two translucent gems. It is like a tiny handcraft that someone left behind.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
And I'll add it to my inventory later as we venture on. After my quick look in that room. Oh shoot! What the hell is this?
I'm very
Here.
intrigued on by what that will. Where'd I go?
In here, the sound of the waterfall falling overlaps any sound, and you would have to yell to communicate to each other. And getting into this narrower passage, now the ones that are closer to it, you see there's like a bucket lift. It has a circular shape, and oh, by the way, in the previous room, the big opening, you can see downward of the shaft. There are more wooden structures that are further below, but this bucket leads to a lower floor of the mine, and it can fit up to 2 creatures. And the smaller rooms, like these smaller cavities that are around it, are like tiny little rooms to workers to store the things that they're lifting or their tools. You can see more pickaxes are in there. To operate the bucket lift, there is a crank mechanism that you roll from the inside of the bucket lift. Kid go down. It cannot go up. It only can go down. But once it's down, of course, it will be able to come back up.
And is the bucket lift? Does it have any gaps so that owl can fly down, or is it completely covering everything?
It is covered. and below it, you can see through cracks in the wood, there is floor. So the bucket doesn't lead to the abyssal hole that you saw before.
Is there any tools in
Are you
this
getting
room
that?
that can be of use?
Well, you can see more picks, hammers, and shovels.
All right, cool. I'm gonna get in the bucket lift with
Mm.
my owl.
I suppose it's the only way.
I'm gonna
Wow.
drag you guys to.
Well, that or we run down the waterfall thing.
As you descend, it is around 15 feet below the level that you were. And this place looks way more narrow than the other. And the ones of you that have night vision, or well, I guess Martok is holding a. Where's Martok?
The ones of us
I'm
that
on top
aren't
of the
Martok.
token for
Ima-
Thorin. I'll move.
Okay.
imagine not having dark vision.
Imagine.
Dwarves do not have?
Yeah, they do. But I don't. And
Yeah, they do. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I was just being cheeky.
yeah. I know. I traded it away.
There are two tunnels, one that leads downwards and other that leads upwards. The one that leads upwards, the one of you that peek through there, you can see there's a gem deposit
Ooh.
with tiny little glimmering stones amped into a bigger mound.
Well. Any gem lovers in here?
What about this?
Nah, there's a dead end.
Oh,
And
I see a
Max,
thing.
as you go with your familiar looking around, you see that there's a big reptilian looking creature that is feasting on something.
Turn around. Okay, going this way. Do I recognize that? Because the mini looks familiar, at least.
Roll some perception for yourself, not for the owl.
Okay. 16.
You would recall that this looks fairly familiar to something you had encountered before in the upside down tower. And San
Shit.
told you that it was a basilisk.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a basilisk in the next room.
Since I'm used to like mines and such, would I know anything about basilisks? And like,
Roll me some history.
Well, add your history onto that.
Yeah, what is your modifier?
Plus
yeah,
5, plus something.
yeah, so that's 16.
Wow.
There has been some basilisk incidents where you lived at. You have not faced one before yourself, but you know that you cannot look straight into its eyes or else you will turn into stone.
Oh yeah, last time we killed one of these by just holding up a mirror to it.
But whom had it?
It was rain.
I don't even remember that.
We
You
sent
don't?
we
It
sent the
was
skeleton
badass.
in. We sent a skeleton in with a mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, Rain did it. I thought Rain went down the rope with the mirror.
No, Rain
No,
booked
Rain
it
had
out of the whole tower way ahead of time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't remember any basilisk. I don't know what you guys talking about.
I swore.
No, you booked it after we met the magician's shape thing, and
Oh.
after we went to the cloning or the thingamajig room. So Rain
Oh,
was here for the basilisk and ran past the basilisk, turned to stone as he tried to exit.
I see, said the blind man pissing in the wind.
Mhm.
Well, either way, what would we like to do about this one?
Well,
Does anyone have a mirror?
I sure
Mm,
don't.
I do, I think. Yeah, I have one.
Do you have anything you can send in there, Max?
A steel mirror.
I mean,
Well, you can send in the owl
an owl. Yeah.
No.
if he's trained to hold a mirror.
hmm
So are you
I mean-
equipping the owl with the mirror?
Yes, absolutely. Just like dangling it in its talons and then like flying up to the basilisk and holding it up.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ka!
Owl makes this sound. The basilisk now takes notice of the creature flying right above it, and
And the owl closes its eyes. Or like looks at the ceiling.
let me roll something to determine its behavior. It's gonna pay no mind. And it's gonna keep eating at the corpse of whatever it killed before.
Well, great. Alright. It doesn't seem to be paying the owl any mind. What should we do?
Well, make it pay some mind. Shoot a bolt down that direction or something. It's too. You do something.
Yeah, I guess as I'll like I'm gonna get over here and then like fire bolts like the wall beside like behind my owl.
And you can hear a hiss coming from this direction, and it's gonna take a look at the mirror and see that there is another basilisk in the same room. And it is a hunt save. Oh,
Come on.
he fails. It looks at its own reflection and gazes at itself as it starts to become more and more stiff as its limbs start to petrify, and now it has become a statue.
Perfect. As alright, all clear as I walk into the room.
And you see a statue of a lizard right in front of you.
Alright. How about whatever it was eating?
You want us to come along, Max? You're right in there?
Yeah, it's all clear now. It's all good to come in.
Yeah.
And then
You
I'll have the
can-
owl return the mirror.
Ugh.
You can devise humanoid remains that this basilisk was eating. And as for the content of this room, this looks like a place where the workers used to eat. There's a table and some utensils and half-eaten portions that have already gone to waste.
Are we able to find out who it was that the basilisk was eating? Is there any like?
The corpse is already very chewed on, and many parts of it have been eaten. You know it's a humanoid, but it's not recognizable.
Okay, so I can't tell if it's a dwarf, it's a human, or
Yep.
okay.
And going further down that path, you see many cavities where gem ore have been dug out. But further down this path,
Which
there
path?
is a narrow tunnel. Max is looking through the
Uh-huh.
hold it the rain when you got to the upper portion.
Here?
Yeah. Stay there just a second while I tell Max. You see a narrow path that goes steeply downwards, hinting that there is yet another level to this mine that you have to go through this cave. And Rain, as you make your way up further north, you see there's a mine deposit that I already mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
there's this hole that you can see leads to the same abyssal pit that you saw before. And you see upwards, there's the wooden planks that you already walked on. But further below, there's more wooden planks that connect two sides of the mine, separated by a rope and a bucket lift. But as you're there appreciating the scenery, hold on.
Gone.
Okay, you see, or rather, you feel some tentacles lashing out at you from behind as you get a surprise attack from.
Fuck.
Well, thank God you got into man.
And does a 21 hit?
Yeah, well, you shield, so no. Or am I allowed to do that? If a
Yeah,
surprise.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
a
okay.
reaction to your shield.
Okay.
You feel these tentacles lashing out at you, but your quick reaction allows you to proc this magical barrier that pulls them away. And as you turn around, you see probably the creature that the speaker was talking about. As you see, a Grell is trying to attack you, but it is, as it failed with its tentacle, it's trying to attack at you with a big attack with a 20. Well, I guess shield lasts until the start of your next round, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, it's a reaction, so yeah.
It's every attack until
And
it's his turn again.
yeah, the big attack also gets blocked by this
Mhm.
By your barrier. But with this, we roll initiative.
I don't know where the hell you are. I have no clue.
None of
say
you
that.
know what's happening up here.
Yeah, but I don't even know
Remember-
where up here is.
Yeah.
At least I know it's up now.
18.
Should my
Nice, Bo. I
Oh,
rolled
should
a
my-
0.
should my owl just have the same initiative as me?
It goes right after you.
Don't forget to
Okay.
mark the
I
token,
rolled-
guys.
Yeah, I
remember-
did. The issue is D&D Beyond likes to make me reload every single time, despite the fact that I've made it a permanent thing.
Okay, I
So-
see the rolls now.
I'm gonna roll just to get me on there, but I rolled a 0.
Yeah, I see your 0.
Do you see mine? Because I marked the token and everything.
Yeah, I see yours. Only
Okay.
miss
I don't.
Dylan's.
I messed up.
Sorry.
I messed up initiative, but I rolled 17. Should I just do or
17. I can add you.
Did you add your
Thank
dex
you.
mod?
it's 0?
Oh, okay.
So yes.
Well, first person
Sad
initiative
math.
tracks, but you're all the way up to the other side of this portion of the caves, and I think you're trying to examine the body that the basilisk was eating. Oh no, you were looking through your owl and saw another passage.
Was there another passage up there?
Hmm.
Yeah, in here there's a narrow tunnel that it is a steep slope that goes downward.
Okay. I probably would have had it come back to the party just because, like, all right, here's the next spot we need to go to.
Okay, this brings us to Urain.
Okay, all right. Well, I see the thing. Obviously, I can't do call shots or anything, but I want to like in game strike for its tentacles. But I'll roll to melee attack on my rapier.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
First roll.
Smite.
So what do I do
Nice.
again? I roll twice. I assume it like
If you
can,
just click in
Yeah.
the
you
chat,
click
it'll automatically roll.
So right click
on
it,
the-
select crit, and then roll for damage.
yeah, on roll 20.
that one.
So on the actions, you right click
Yes,
your
there-
damage
Yep,
range.
that worked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
18
Well,
total.
for me it was left 18. Yeah. And I'm guessing it's still alive, so I'm gonna use another attack.
Yeah, it is.
Try the extra
still
attack.
on-
Another natural 20. Wait a minute,
Holy
something's
shit.
going on.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Come on,
First,
man.
Brutus rolled 2 11s, then Martog rolled 2 16s, and now Rain rolled
Hmm.
2 29s.
35 damage in 2 hits, man.
35.
Nice. Wow.
Okay. You definitely have slashed this thing, but it is still alive.
Okay, I'm gonna do action surge and try
Alright.
again. If this is another nat 20, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna lose
Okay.
my mind.
But 27
really
still.
good, man.
And then
Hit.
not as good, 9.
Good. 9 doesn't hit. So
No, I got 8. I got 27.
9 damage.
9 was damage, yeah.
okay. It is still alive.
Okay, my last attack. 24
Nice rolls.
for
Yeah,
10 damage.
how do you want to kill it?
Oh, nice. Well, after after
Nice.
slicing up each of his tentacles, I'll stab it through the beak.
Oh,
Dimmer
And
has
as
one.
it lets out a shrieking scream, and some blood drips on you. But this shriek is covered up by the noise of the waterfall that is falling right into the chasm. So only you could hear it. But now this creature is dead.
Really? Are there any people? Okay. I'll
We're at
frantically
combat.
call out to my allies while looking around for anything else.
can you click where the sound is coming from, please? 'Cause I don't know where
Yeah,
that.
I'll ping it
Oh,
there.
you went into the gem cave. Okay.
Yeah, but you didn't hear it. The shriek was covered by the noise of the waterfall.
No, Rain said he'd call back for us.
Oh, I don't think you would.
Yeah,
be able
I'm
to-
shouting and just pinging where I'm shouting. Like, I don't know if they can hear that. There's rules for sound, but I never used them, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, you can hear Rain's voice. You don't hear what he says, but you hear his voice shouting from this direction. And as Martagus makes his way there, now you see Rain has a corpse of a brain-looking creature with tentacles, and it is laying dead next to a mine gem deposit.
What is that, Rain? What did you do?
I think we found the creature we're looking for, or at least something tentacled.
What is that thing?
I'll kick it over. I'm not sure where it came from, but I was looking over the edge. Probably a mistake. I assumed this room was safe, but I guess it must have been lurking. I looked down to the Whoa, you guys, that looked weird. It looked like you flew over the chasm. I looked down the chasm and I could see down below there's another wooden path. This mine goes deeper, but then I
Do you
was.
see what it is?
Yes, thank you, sir.
I was assailed from behind, and when I turned around, this creature was lunging at me. I think if I reacted any slower, I'd be dead or eaten.
You think you can figure out its strengths and weaknesses or anything about it?
Well, if it doesn't look like there's any way out of this room. So either it climbed up, hid, and then waited for me to go past it, or it was always here and we just didn't notice. So it seems like they're, or at least this was exceptionally stealthy.
And it seems like it's weak at repair, at least.
It would seem so, but I think I panicked, and the panic made me act faster. I'm not sure, but
You did good, Rain. Stop trying to discredit yourself.
oh shucks. But it didn't look like it was taking more damage or anything. It just like looked like it was getting cut up.
Yeah, you cut down his whole health, or its whole health.
Okay. I mean, come to think of it now, it does look like a rock.
As in the bird.
No. If I didn't see the beak or tentacles, it looks more like it could blend in.
Ah,
What did you say it was called? So I don't want to look up.
Griddle.
Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. How did
Griddle,
it sneak
okay.
up? I suppose it could have hidden, but anyway. I guess we won't know. I suppose keep an eye out. They're fairly easy to spot, as you can see, if we do see one, but did Dylan, did you say your character's name yet, by the way?
Oh yeah. It's Thorin.
Oh, Thorin, sorry, yeah. Thorin, I don't suppose you saw any of these on your way through the mine you dug.
My way through the mine was pretty uneventful. I didn't see anything like this, that's for certain. I don't think I would have made it here if I did.
Hmm. Well, in any case, it seems like we have to proceed down there, and I point down to the
Well,
bridge.
Max found another
Right.
path.
Yeah, I know,
This
but
is like a drop. If you try to go down here, you would just fall into the abyss.
no, I mean to where the bridges connect to. Presumably, there's like openings cut into the rock or something.
so Thorin, you know a lot of things about rocks.
Push to talk.
Oh hi, I was just talking to Dylan for a second. But yeah, I guess I'll go reunite with the group again.
No,
and
I
tell
said
them
I
just,
said
"Hey."
Thorin, you know a lot of things about rock. Him being
Oh,
dug himself out of this whole thing. Figured you have a look in this. This is apparently full of gems.
I think dwarves have a advantage on history checks that have to do with rocks, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mountain
No,
dwarves too.
depending. Yeah, it
Okay.
depends on the dwarf. Yeah.
And I'm a mountain dwarf.
Because I think the other
So it's an-
dwarves get like health. Sorry.
Oh, can I go up to it and do an investigation?
To the gem deposit?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, the other dwarves are good against poison.
I think they all are, aren't they?
Oh, my first one was a nat 20.
Woo!
A lot of
Wow.
nat 20s. You see that this is a naturally formed gem deposit. the sides of these have been strategically dug out to know where the gems are, where the deposit ends, and to take the most out of it with the most efficient work possible. And yeah, it looks like if you worked at it, you could get some gems out.
Yeah, I'll relay that information to the party and be kind of like scoping around.
Do you want to do
Yeah,
that?
and I'll look back at him and say like, if you give me some time, I can make some tools that allow us to dig all of these out. Oh, I can make any tool given like an hour.
Well, you have already found a bunch of picks and hammers that could use as a tool.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to dig them out, we can.
Well, the speaker of the town that we're supposed to help said that finders keepers. So it's up to you if you want to dig them out.
You would have to spend 1 hour digging at it if you want to, and it is random, the determination of what you get.
I think it's worth it.
Could we like a fraction that time if we all work on it?
You
Yeah, what
could.
if we use the power of friendship?
Okay, yeah, I would say in 20 minutes you get one. Roll me 1d4.
Who?
Who's digging? I mean, everyone's digging.
Yeah, I'll try
Yeah.
to help.
1d4 from everyone.
No, just one. Go for it, Thorin.
2.
2. Brutus and Rain, roll me a d100.
D100. All right.
99, come on, 99.
54.
The way my rolls are going today, I'm surprised I did not roll in 10. Like, you know?
Both of you find a pebble-sized tourmaline that you can guess is worth 1 gold piece.
1.
After an hour.
20 minutes.
Hey, that's not
Wow,
bad.
we got scammed.
What do you mean? 1 fucking gold? I'll give you gold, man. I'll give you.
That's 24
stop
gold a
wasting your
day.
Time.
If you're doing that
God.
in this economy, in that economy, like
No.
The vines where I'm from are 10 times better than this easy.
No.
Well, yeah, shit. You said you were here 4 months and you don't have anything to show for it. It's practically picked over. It has to be.
I guess we just need to go deeper.
Yeah. But what about the Grell?
Mhm.
Is the Grell a beast or is it a physical robed being with stuff? I don't know what it is.
it looks like
Wait,
a brain with a beak and tentacles or something.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was it a Grell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grill.
Oh, I thought it was a roper.
That's what I thought as well.
Hmm.
I know I heard you say Grail, but I was like, oh, I was like confusing that with the roper thing. Oh yeah. I actually know nothing about Grails
Yeah,
outside
it's-
of the game either. I just know they're like they have a beak. That's it.
Okay, so there's nothing to pick through or look if you can get
Nasty
parts.
creature.
That's a very startling creature to find here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the grell is that? Am I right?
Max, what again?
I can't imagine me going through a dark cave like that
it-
and finding one of those things.
What do you say, Max?
Right.
You found?
Oh yeah, I found it's a pretty tight tunnel, but it continues down further into this mine.
Since Brutus doesn't have night vision, I'm gonna say you followed Martog. So here you are.
Yeah.
Right over in this corner.
Ooh. Okay.
What are those little things on the ground?
I'll get you guys there too. Hold on.
Is that just part of the
Those
map?
are yeah, part of the map. It's kind of like dust left behind from the
Mm.
mining. And before continuing to the lower level, we will have a little break.
All right.
How long
Okay.
do we have? Like half an hour left.
Sorry?
Like maybe we should just like keep going to like the hour or whatever the time is. Well, I'm fine. Like if you want to take a break, fine, but
Take like a 5-minute break.
yeah, all right.
Dude, that's
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the restroom and BRB. I have returned.
you're swell.
Same.
What is this? This is the fucking owl. This goes here.
You swapped your cat out for now.
Yeah, sessions ago, but I just made the token.
Old styles are freaking awesome.
I think owls are the most broken thing in this game. Like giant owls.
Or even familiar owls, they can do the flyby to give you help action.
Well,
They
that's
can
true.
get
That
attack.
too as well. Yeah.
Crazy.
Anything flying is good, really.
Yeah. I didn't have to fly through the caves. Could have just walked.
Yeah, like if we were just a party of our Kokoro, we could just fly down.
No, we could have gotten down to you and me ages ago, man. Just
Yeah.
cast flying, you walk around walls, and we're good. None of us had feather fall, right? So you can just cast and you can just jump down the hole.
I think I feather fall
Oh wow.
for that reason, in case like I fall off a wall and I have to use it.
Yeah.
Do I feather fall? Yeah, I
I
do.
featherfall.
Wow. That's cool, man.
What you
Well, like in
go?
Baldur's Gate, I noticed they didn't have it as a playable race. So I was like, I can see why.
Featherfall sucks so much in Baldur's Gate.
Does it?
It's like you have to cast it before you actually fall.
Oh, it's a reaction.
No,
Yeah.
it actually there's a couple
Yeah.
of times where it was really helpful to have it. in Baldur's Gate 3 I can think about for that specific reason.
Because
yeah,
you have
There's
to
a
cast it ahead of
big-ass
time.
cliff, and I don't want to die. I know I want to get down there. I'm gonna just cast Featherfall and fucking jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like I can
That's
think of
very
one
fair.
specific location where there's a cave. It's like there's a little swamp cave off to the side where you can get into that interaction. That was the only way that I could think to get down there.
Mm-hmm.
a real back.
Yeah, but it's a reaction and not the cast spell. I think that was the
I only used it out of combat in that game.
Yeah, but in 5e is a reaction that you can use if you fall. Well, with everyone following the narrow passage that goes downwards, there are some kind of. What are you doing jumping down?
I was gonna say the same thing.
It opens into yet another, the same hole that you have seen, and it doesn't show signs of ever stopping going down. But there are some wooden build parts that allows people to traverse it, and there's a rope, and in this rope there is another bucket lift that can fit up to 2 people that goes across the place. And Marto, if when you were standing here, do you have vision to see in this room?
No, I only have vision 2 tiles down, so I don't see it. But anyone with dark vision can see it.
Let me see. Well, I'm looking through your token, and this place is kind of dimly lit.
Yeah, I see a wall, and I see I mean, it's not much. What
You
ping
see
ping other side of the bucket list, yeah? That goes to yeah. I can
Yeah.
see down to this tile, and that's the last tile.
You see tied to a kind of like there's a pole, a wooden pole, and wrapped around it you can see a very dark blue scarf.
Ooh.
Also,
Remember
we
that it changes hue depending on the altitude.
Hmm?
Remember that it changes.
Yeah.
Hue.
Color depending on the altitude, right?
Yeah.
It's dark blue now.
And as your owl gets there, and as Rain gets there, and everyone that can see into this hallway, you can see there are some kobolds. They are like kind of tugged into the very corner of the mines, and they look scared. I mean. Do kobolds have night vision? Yes, they do.
What does kobold speak?
As they
Like Hellbound
see
or something.
people approaching, one of them is gonna stand in front, but is gonna be kind of cautious and kind of look to the peak to see what is everyone doing.
We can see them, yeah.
Yes.
Do they speak Draconic?
Unless
believe
I got
believe they
them
do.
mixed up with
Yeah.
lizard folk. They also speak common.
They do?
Yeah, but I wanna resonate with them.
Want to impress them.
you want to
okay.
you want to riz them up.
Yeah. Okay, I'll ask in Draconic like who goes there and
And the one
what are
that
you
is
doing?
standing
Show
in
yourselves,
front,
etc.
you see 2 of them are dressed in kind of leather. Well, all of them are dressed in leather, but the one that is standing in front has like more. Is like more. How did I forget that word? Refined
Mm.
vestments, as well as some satchels to the side, and he has attached to his back kind of like. You guys can like stand in here if you want to see what is going on. Well,
Okay.
you wouldn't be actually standing in the abyss. You too, Max, if you want to.
I've got my owl.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't know if you'd just be like, nope, you fall to your death.
um, one of them has attached to the back 2 wings that are very apparent that are fake. And as you say in Rain is speaking in Draconic, and this creature is gonna respond in Draconic. So anyone that doesn't speak Draconic doesn't understand the conversation. But he says, "We are not dangerous. We mean no harm."
You seem to be cowering. Why are you cowering here?
There's monsters and weird noises. We are scared. We tried to flee, but we just kept getting deeper and deeper into the mine, and we are too scared to get out of here by our own.
I'll just quickly say what they said to everyone. I'll stand over here. And
As you approach, they kind of back away even further, and they're very evidently scared even of you.
in which direction were these monsters? And what could you describe them?
We saw a big dark ball with tentacles that tried to eat us. We managed to escape, but we then heard a rumble on the walls. The walls themselves trembled, and there was this clicking sound accompanied by it. It is scary. We don't want to be eaten.
Did you work for the dwarf? Or with the dwarves?
We do not, but it is hard to survival in the wilderness, and during these hard times, it'll be. It is our plan to try to join one of the towns and try to find work and live in there. If we manage to get out of here alive, that is.
Let me take a look at your situation. I'll step closer.
And the 2 in the back are backing away, but the one that is in front is roughly half your size, and he kind of turns around and says, "I have no weapons."
Okay. What else is back there?
Nothing. This is a dead end. We're too scared to leave.
Well, I'm tempted to say they can go back up the way we came, but I don't want to like destroy the lift or something. But I guess we're one moment. I'll go back to my group. What do you think? Like, they want to? I'll explain like that they want to leave and stuff. Because if we let them go, they could cut the rope behind us, like kobolds.
I mean, the lift was
One way.
down only anyway, right?
No, down and up.
Yeah,
down
but I mean,
has
if we
to
go
be at
across
one-
here,
But they're going to leave it in up position, which means we cannot get up.
well, we might be able to. But like, what if we go across here and they cut the rope?
How far up was it from the lift?
You entered the mine, and then there was a bucket lift that went down. From that second level, you took a tunnel that went steeply downwards,
Mhm.
and now you're here. So basically, you have
Oh yeah, we're
traveled
fine.
3 levels.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
worst case scenario, I can walk up and throw a rope down or something. But if we go across here, they might cut the rope. I don't know. Do we send them
Like-
back the way? We could tell them to wait here, but then we go across. So, what do you think?
I mean, like, all else fails, I have rope trick.
Okay. Are there any more of you in this mine?
No, only us three. Roll me a history, Rain.
8. Don't know much about kobolds.
Yeah, you do not know much about kobolds.
Only that they appear to be. Well, I guess enough to know that they
Yeah.
can speak Draconic, but yeah. I'm sure, like, if I learned Draconic, I would have learned that kobolds speak it.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose then, if you want to live, you should probably leave this mine. I've already slain one of the creatures that you may have been attacked by. Just follow this path up. I'm sure you know the way out, but
What if we run
wait
into
for us at
something?
the entrance. Keep a watch.
Yes. We will do.
Okay, I'll come back. What do you guys think about hiring 3 kobolds for the rest of the adventure?
If they don't make it, we don't have to pay them.
Yeah, but like I feel like they'd be pretty good in if they're looking for work, like they said.
Yeah.
But you gotta clean up after them, alright? I'm not cleaning up after.
Well, like we can afford to feed them, we just have to carry extra stuff, but they can carry our stuff as well.
You gotta
Anyway,
make sure
that we
they
can
get
talk about
potty
that.
trained and
I thought you told them the way
that's
out.
more mouths to feed.
Yeah, I did tell them the way out. This way.
They will make
I'll let them pass in front of us.
Yeah, they will make their way past you guys and go up from where you guys came from.
If we were an evil
And-
party, that's where we push them into the ledge.
he will. One of them will say in common, "We will wait."
All right.
Well,
I will cast. I only have one spell slot left, so
if you can, it's a bucket. We can get 2 people
Yeah, but-
over at a time.
Okay, I would be. Well, you know what? Then
You can probably run the road.
I just walk around here. Yeah,
Oh.
just because.
Oh yeah, you can walk around the walls.
I can see something there at the end of that.
Getting in, stepping in there, you see inside of here there is like a empty mine deposit, but there is something curious. Amped into this wall, there is something like a fossilized skull, like kind of sticking out of the wall halfway. But it looks strange because it doesn't look too human looking. It is kind of depicting a humanoid skull, but the eye socket are way more larger than they should. There is no nose bone, and where the mouth should be, there's 4 holes.
That's really creepy looking.
It is kind of fused with this stone. It been fossilized.
Well,
I've never seen anything like that ever.
do you want to get over?
You can make me an Arcana check to see if you know where this is.
Arcana check. Okay.
Arcana, yeah.
I mean, 22.
Wow.
Nice.
You recognize this is the skull of a mind flayer.
Oof.
Ah. A skull of a mind flayer. Indeed, we probably are very close to the Underdark then. But a skull of one means this place must be connected to a very ancient mind flayer site. I'm starting to. This may not have been our wisest choice to come here, but we're here now, so.
So can we get across the chasm through the bucket?
Yeah, two of you. Who's
I'll
coming?
go.
Okay, Max with Martok.
Sure. I wanna see that scarf I was looking for.
Okay, you make it here.
Okay.
And Max, you see to your right, there's another mine deposit, but this one looks larger than the other ones that you found. And you re-encounter with your good old scarf.
Woohoo! Go ahead and pick it up.
Wow, love wins.
Are you two also coming across? Brutus and Thorin?
Oh yeah, I
mean-
just saw there was just two going at a time, and I was just waiting.
Yep, same.
This room looks similar to the one where that other creature was. What am I seeing in front of me? Is just like a
Yeah,
A
there's
pit
a
or something?
large mine deposit. Gem deposit, I mean.
oh nice, the torch like lights up the room when you come. Okay.
Brutus,
Can I
as you
start
make
digging?
your way in, you see from your pockets something orange and something purple start to glow, and you recognize that your books. Remember that you have some books inside some crystals. They start to
Yeah.
glow, and this triggers yet another gem inside this room to glow. And as you see, a blue glimmer at the back of this room starts to synchronize with the ones that you already have.
Mm-hmm. We're losing him.
Losing who?
What?
You froze there for a moment.
Did I?
No?
Towards the
Good for you.
end. For me?
Maybe,
What, you didn't
maybe
hear
just
what I
you,
said?
yeah. But you didn't
I
freeze
heard
either.
that the gyms were like together, or that the blue one
Yeah,
on the
that's what I
wall
said.
was glowing, synchronizing with the ones in my pocket, but I didn't hear anything after that.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would cautiously try to approach and tell the others and ask Max or Rain if they know anything about this. Being as they're kind of good with magic.
I think we'll defer to Max on this one.
You can roll me an Arcana if you want to tell what's
Yeah.
going on.
Arcana. Hell yeah. Wait 1 second. Do I have any rerolls left? No, I don't.
No.
I just give you. Can I just help him and give him?
Too
advantage?
late.
Okay.
Sure, I'll allow the help.
Oh
action.
hell yeah! Thank you.
It was when I said defer. I'll defer to you. That was
Ah.
insane. Hill.
So much better.
Wow.
I don't see the rules.
They're
I
both
was-
14s.
Oh,
Oh, I don't see them either. Actually. Wait.
Yeah, she's 22.
there
for one.
might be some something linking these objects, although may not be magical. And as you approach to this blue glowing crystal, you pick it up and look inside of it, and you can see that there is a butterfly encased. I mean, sapphire encased butterfly.
Oh.
All right. Very cool.
And is
Sapphire
everyone?
encrusted.
Yeah,
Okay.
a butterfly.
There's a total of
I
3
am-
gems that he saw, or how many gems can he pick up?
He has two and found a third one.
Okay.
And you can start hearing from the distance kind of like a rumble starts shaking the mine. And it appears to be getting closer as the sound is getting louder. And the rumble begins to feel harder. And you
I'll
start hearing a
step over.
clicking sound that doesn't sound like it's artificial. It sounds like some sort of creature is producing this sound as it is making the whole cavern shake.
I will get into a
Prepare
battle
for
stance.
impact. Yeah.
Prepare for battle. Prepare for war.
Battle stations.
Can I
I'll hold my shield up.
cast false life on myself?
Okay, yeah.
As long as that lasts. It lasts for 1 hour.
You
Okay,
have
I'll cast it.
you have one turn to do something to prepare.
Okay, so I get 10 hit points, I think. So I'm putting that in the red one.
Yep. Anyone else doing anything?
Sharpening my bow. I don't know. Nothing.
I'll de-summon my owl.
De-summon your owl. As you roll some initiative.
Woo! Poof. The feathers fly around.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh.
Oh, hold on. I have to remove the previous initiative.
You want us to
this
roll
is
and then add us to.
yeah.
What do I have to do?
I can add you guys. So this is 17.
0.08.
Martog is a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Have any
Mine was 12.
Yeah, rain is 12.
I don't see Max and I don't see Thorn.
Yeah, you guys
I rolled it. I got a 19, but it didn't show up.
I got a 2.
Thorin is a 2, and Max, whose initiative didn't show up, is a 19, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Where are you? 19.
You have int to your rolls or something?
No, what is it? Oh yeah, I add my intelligence and my dex.
Okay.
As you see coming out of the wall, the rumble ends into a monster that you have not seen before, but it comes out of the wall with this clicking sound that echoes through the cave, and it is gonna try to bite at the first creature he sees in front, and as it is directing its jaws towards you, Martog.
I was praying for rain. I was praying. 16 hits.
Okay. You take 29 piercing damage plus
Oh my
3
God.
fire damage.
Give me,
So
give
that
me a
is,
second. 29 plus 3, and I'm going to use my reaction to use my Stone's Endurance.
All right.
Trying to prevent up to 15 points of damage. So 10 less, and there was a total of 33.
Yes.
So 23.
So
Okay.
23 damage you take.
That's done, man.
Max, you see this giant creature
Oh, no.
emerge
What?
from the wall. What do you do?
You know, I really thought it was gonna come from the other direction, but you know, you live and you learn. Um, let's see. I am going to cast. Hey, you know what? I bet this thing is stupid. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on it.
Alright.
Ooh.
It is an int save, yes?
Yes.
What is it
14.
gonna look like?
It's going to look like there is a wall of magma that sprouts up right here, just like barriering me off in this little
Alright.
area.
It fails.
Oh, it failed? Fantastic. Yeah, so now it believes that there is just a wall of magma between, like, that just kind of rained down between me and it. And this little cubby is just, like, no longer accessible to it.
Perfect.
Does it take damage?
If it tries to go into it, it can take a d6.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then I guess that's my turn.
Okay, this brings us to you, Brutus. You were expecting something to come from the abyss, but it emerged from the wall behind your allies. So what do you do?
I would like to charge up past Thorin here, and I would like to hit it with my war pick.
All right, go for it.
All right. Into. Rah! And I
12.
will use. Does a 12 miss?
Yes.
Then I will use inspiration. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits.
Okay. For 12 piercing, and I will use my last spell slot to divine smite this son of a gun.
All right. This might deal us normal damage.
Okay.
Right.
Well, it deals
Yeah, it
radiant.
does.
But...
I mean, doesn't deal any additional damage
Okay.
Not Faye.
because it is not
And
Fey, not
then with my second attack,
33.
it's 3d8 because I upcast.
Yes.
That's why.
3.
Second attack. Flip, yeah. 26 hits
Wow,
for
it does.
15.
Nice.
And then I will use a bonus action to harness the divine energy that I got back from a short rest to get a spell
Yeah.
slot back.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Damn, I should have done that in between and then fucking
Yeah, double
divine smited his
smite.
ass again. But that'll be my turn.
That's 27, 37, 38 damage
38,
total.
right? Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Rain,
That'll
it
be
is
my
now
turn.
your go.
Okay, I wanna. Don't have extra, or I don't have action surge, but I will. Yeah, I'll just attack it. I was gonna consider moving away, but no, I'll just attack it with rapier.
Okay.
So first is 23
It does hit.
for 9 damage,
9 damage. Okay.
and second attack, also rapier, is only 11.
It misses.
And I will just I'll stay here.
Okay, Martog, you were just bitten and this thing took a chunk out of you, but you're still standing. What do you do?
Oh, I'm probably in the same boat as Brutus here. I'm gonna bonus action and let's see what it's called.
By the way, the wall of fire that Max spoke of, only the creature sees it. You guys,
Yeah, you all can duck behind it too.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a yeah, perfect. So I will use Hexblade's Curse as my bonus action. So I crit on a 19 and 20, and I get an additional 3 damage on a hit. Then
Okay.
I will cast Armor of Athagis on myself, or Gathis, I mean.
I guess it's okay.
Yeah, so that's this. Let's see here. That's level 3 spell slots. And
15.
then yeah, and then I will. Thank you so much for saying that, Max. I will run and take a hit from the beast, and
As you try to run away from it. It's going to try to bat at you. 22.
That is a hit.
That is a hit. You take 26 piercing damage plus 7 fire damage.
Okay. So out of these 26, I absorb 15.
Minus
He takes 15 frost damage. So let's see.
When it bites at you and breaks your armor of Agathis, it doesn't appear that the cold did anything to it.
Okay, what is 26 plus? That's another 33, is it?
26 plus 7. That is
33
34.
minus,
No, 33, yeah.
minus 15
Minus 15.
makes it
18.
18. And I want to use my reaction to cast the another thingamajig of Stone's Endurance to try and not take as big of a hit. And I
Okay.
reduce it by another 10, which
Take
makes
8
it 8
then
damage.
to your health because it has been already reduced.
Oh,
by
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
shield.
it does. So that would be damage. And I will shoot it twice. And I
You already used your action to cast armor of
Oh,
Agathis.
shit, that's an action. Yeah, you're right. That's it for me. Enter.
Okay. Thorin, you have been caught off guard and you're last to react, but it is now your turn to do something.
Ooh, my turn's not going to be too complex, but I'm going to run right here and I'm going to go poke
Max is
Martok and cast heroism on him. Oh, wait, Max is there? Oh, sorry.
Well,
I mean, you can step in there, but you cannot end your turn in there.
Okay, yeah. I'm just going to go right there and poke Martok and cast heroism on him so he gets 8 temporary hit points at the start of every turn and he can't be frightened.
Oh,
nice.
And then I'm going to run over right here to get out of y'all's way, and I'm going to end my turn there.
okay. Now being this thing's turn, seeing that the creature it was attacking ran away, but a new creature entered its range, is gonna try to attack you, Thorin. As it's going to go for a bite. Does a 16 hit?
Not if I cast shield.
It goes to try to munch your skin, but this magical barrier prevents it from happening. As it's going to try and burrow itself back into the wall. So Rain, Max, Brutus, and Thorin get an opportunity attack.
22
22 hits.
for 9 damage.
9
It
damage.
has to be a melee attack, right?
Yeah.
You can
think
try
so.
to
Alright,
kick it or punch it.
Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll try to unarmed strike it.
Is it 16 hit?
16, it hits.
Okay. For 9
7.
damage.
What is
How
that?
about
9 plus 2?
5?
Because I crit if I had advantage.
Okay.
Okay, did you roll your unarmed strike? It misses.
Oh, yeah, I got a 5.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Fantastic. I'm going to use my bonus action. Weirdly enough, that I have the spell Branding Smite.
What does it do?
It gives me an extra 2d6. It sheds a dim light and cannot go invisible.
You can use it when you attack.
It's I can use it as it's a spell I cast as a bonus action.
Don't think
Attack. On attack,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, this is only reaction.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll just roll a normal hit then.
Okay. For
13.
8 damage. Oh, 13?
Yeah. 8
Oh,
plus
yeah.
5.
It didn't apply the modifier. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, as this thing's looking beaten up and it's gonna burrow itself down into the wall that it came from, as you can now see a hole in the wall where this creature came from. But it is its turn. Now it is yours, Max.
I mean, it's gone, right? I don't see it anywhere.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to stay here and go to work. I have to leave. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries.
I guess I guess I'll just firebolt it if I get the chance. But other than that, I don't have anything else to do.
Okay.
I also have to get back to work. So
Alright,
I will also be dipping off with Maxie.
Yeah, you guys think it is a good place to live session?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it
Okay.
disappeared, it wouldn't be the worst.
And a
Given the time.
kind of cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens next week.
Just remember the order of initiative and
Yeah, I'll
help
keep
and
it
stuff.
open.
Mhm.
Okay, nice.
It was nice meeting you
Nice.
all. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for
Yeah.
joining.
Yes,
as
sir.
well.
See you guys next week. Good luck.
Bye.
Good luck. Bye-bye.
Nice.
Bye bye. Man, it is kind of shame that time is stretch.
It's not like Curse Strada. We can add another 2 hours to a fucking session.
Yeah.
That was a blast, man. But yeah, it's
that
cool.
was really good.
I feel like it. I mean, when we go so many different places, talk to so many different people, and get to the levels of dungeons and stuff, it feels like the sessions are so much longer, even though there's the same
Yep.
time. Quite surprised that there was mind flares and digging himself into the Underdark. That was a curveball, man. Real curveball. Who would have thought? Yeah, granted, I guess the Durgar gave it away a bit, but I didn't even reflect upon it.
Yeah, but I don't know if the characters in game would know if the Durgar come from the
Oh, no,
Underdark.
but- Yeah, he does. Whatever that was.
All right.
What kind of move was that?
Smelling delicious.
It's called a whip.
Ah. Uh-huh.
Something smells delicious over there, and I haven't eaten since midday, so I'll go try to
All right.
get my
Well,
hands on that.
I'm probably going to bed
I'll
and
see you
trying
guys
to.
in 2 days.
Yeah, see you, dude.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Yeah. I'm probably heading off as well, man. Sick and want to get
All
well.
right.
Need to get well. But
Understandable.
Oh yeah, next Thursday I won't be here. I just realized.
Okay.
Gonna spend a full
I
week.
think Rain said he wasn't gonna be here either. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's 2 weeks
No,
from
that's
now.
2 weeks. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just going to bed and hopefully I'll this cold will clear up by tomorrow or the day after.
I hope so, man.
Yeah. I'll be here for Saturday. Don't worry about that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be real fun. It's like having a
There's
fucking
so
vacation
much-
off of work now, being sick for off on a conference for 2 days and sick for an additional 2 days, and I don't think I'll get better by tomorrow. I just
Damn,
hope that I'm
that
better
really
by
sucks.
Sunday, man.
Yeah.
So I'm heading over to Natalie's for a week. Well, not a week, Monday through Friday. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good, man.
yeah, it's gonna be good. But yeah, going.
All right, man. You have a great night.
You as
See
well.
ya.
Yep. Bye.